trying to keep my head straight. Get up on the next day.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Spike, and today I'm going to be doing a pop-up reading, and I've only ever done this once in the past, and it was like a pick a card, and I wasn't super confident with reading, so I did a lot of like reading the definitions from the book and trying to figure out what that means, and I'm not going to do this time. I'm not the best with tarot cards. I don't know like all of the meanings and all of the zodiac signs behind every freaking card and everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read based on my intuition. And yeah, and it's just going to be one shot. I'm not having you pick a crystal. I'm not having you pick anything. If you stumble upon this and you feel like it's for you, cool. And if not, it's okay. But yeah, and so I have my cards. I'm only going to be using one of my decks, and I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck, just because I've been really rocking with this one right now, and I can feel that it wants me to use it. And then I have some charms, and I have some channeled messages. I don't have that many channeled messages, so I'm not going to pull a lot, because I have, like, not that many, and I don't, if I show them to you all, that doesn't make sense. But I will be getting more of those. I'm going to work more through this, and I don't know, I think I would like to learn more about the decks and like what they mean, but I think that the best way to start is to literally just do intuition-based readings. If there's a card that I'm like, yeah, I really would like to know what that means, then okay, cool. But if I'm not feeling called to do that, and if I feel like I know what the meaning of the message is, I'm just gonna roll with that. And I've studied a lot of readers. That's how I've learned what I have learned. And a lot of the times, even if a reader is like super like super good, super knows all of the cards, sometimes they'll be like, this is what this card means, but this isn't what I'm feeling from this card at this moment. So I'm going to feel what I feel from the cards, because that's what's important to me. Okay? So let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to start out with just grounding myself with an element of earth. Oh, I can smell this rock. That sounds weird because it's like right here, but I can smell it so hardcore. It's actually a hagstone. I don't know if you can see my hole, but like I like it because like the hole's like right here. So if I like hold it like that, it's like a little telescope, but it's a hagstone. It still smells like the river in the best way possible. Okay. I'm feeling grounded with my intentions. So let's go. I'm also not an expert at shuffling cards, and I don't care. So this is how I'm going to shuffle my cards. Okay. Angels, ancestors, guides, anyone working with me, please help me deliver this message. Thank you. Okay, what does the collective need to know right now? Spirit. So I'm going to pull a past, present, and future card to start, as well as an advice and clarifiers if needed. So can I get a past card on whatever the collective is dealing with right now? Oh, okay. Interesting. I got the High Priestess. Okay, I think I want to pull my clarifiers as I pull the cards. So can I get a clarifier for the High Priestess? Oh. Okay. Can I get a clarifier for the High Priestess, please? and I got 95 cards. Not really what I wanted. Can I get one card to verify the High Priestess, please? Okay, I will take that. Do you want to be up, forward? Cool. So we got the 5 of Wands. Okay. I'm just going to pull from the top. So the Knight of Wands is our present card. Here's your Knight of Wands. I have paint all over my hands. I do apologize. Okay, can I get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands? Wow, that was quick. The Devil. Don't freak out. I love this energy. Okay, you are talkative now. So let's see. We've got, for your future card, it's the World. Upright, which I adore that. I adore this energy. And, okay. Can I get a clarifier for the World, please? Oh, what have I done? You've got this. Okay. Can I get a clarifier for the World, please? Oh my goodness, okay. Do you want to be, okay. I got the Chariot in reverse. This is what it looks like. And I love this Chariot card. This is one of my favorite Chariot cards. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I also like that this deck is like gender bent, so like not every representation is like cis. It's like some of the representation, I can't even like think of a specific example now. I'm pretty new to this deck, I just want to say. But like a typically like masculine like representation, like a knight or something, might have like a femme representation on it, and I love that. Okay, so now can I get an advice card for the collective, please, Spirit? Oh, and I got 2. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Tinkle. Okay. Okay. So, we got Strength for your advice. And then you got Ace of Swords and 6 of Swords as your clarifiers. And then the back of the deck is the Page of Swords, but they're telling me to keep it reversed, so I'm gonna keep it reversed. Whew, okay, so just grab myself one more time. Okay, so this really feels like career to me. Like, I don't know, I was expecting it to be love. I can't even front, because like everyone always wants to know about love, but like for real this seems like career to me. So that's like strongly what I'm picking up. If that's not the situation you're wanting to know about, you can let it fit however you want it to fit, or maybe the situation that you were thinking about, you will find answers in your career. I don't know your situation, but with the High Priestess, I see that in the, like, in your past, this could have been near past, this could be your, like, recent past, or, like, farther away past, however you want to roll your dice, but I see, like, just, like, super focused, and the High Priestess is such a badass, so I see that you were in your, like, feminine energy, and you were super focused. You could have a career that deals with, like, the internet and online, and being online, because like in this card you can see that she does have like her laptop. I can also see that like nightlife might play a big part in your your career, because there is the moon, or you could be like a night owl. So in the past you could have had a like big focus on nighttime, like doing a lot of work at night, or even like clubs, events, whatever. But I definitely see that. And another thing that this card talks about is light and shadow attributes and like balance, because there's the black and the light, the black and the white, and where there is dark there is light. So I see a balance of the two, which is really good. So I see that this is like where your past was. Now, for the clarifier for this, I see 5 of Wands, and with this 5 of Wands, you can see that, like, they're fighting. They're freaking fighting. And so, I feel like you could have felt like you were at war to stay, like, on your throne as the High Priestess. You could have felt like you had to, like, fight for your right, fight for your title, but like it could have been like internal, it could have been external, but like you felt like you were unable to just like relax and be calm and like take in your success and your accomplishments, because you were constantly fighting to keep your place. And whether that was literal or internal, you never got a break to just sit and be like, yeah, I fucking did that. So that's how I really feel about your past. And I feel like even now, like talking, like I feel like this anxiety. I feel this anxiety and this pressure to just like outdo yourself and not really knowing what to do about this. So it's very interesting. I also relate a lot to that, in all honesty. Okay. So, your present, the energy you're in right now, Knight of Wands. Okay, honestly, this is a prime example of what I mean by, like, gender-bent cards. Because I wasn't actually, like, I wasn't looking at this before. But, like, this is the Knight of Wands, but, like, that person? What is their gender? I can't answer that. This card is non-binary. Beautiful. But, sorry, I got way off track. So, with you being in the Knight of Wands energy, I feel like you know the direction that you need to go in. And I feel that you're like, you have your wand drawn, you're ready for like, I don't know, I want to say battle, but it doesn't feel like battle. It doesn't. It feels like you're ready to let in like a new chapter of your life. That's really what I'm feeling from this. But you have like fear of resentment. I'm picking that up heavily, like a fear of resentment. And so you're at this like kind of like standstill. You're like, do I do this thing? Do I do this? I don't know what to do. Like, but I can feel it, I can see it, I can hear it. You do know what to do. You absolutely know what to do. You're just afraid to do it because you're afraid of people. You shouldn't be, because whatever you're about to do, whatever you're about to go through, whatever this new adventure is, you will be successful. I can see it. So you should just do it. Because you have so much success. I can see your success right here, right now. And then the clarifier I got for this was the Devil, which everyone hates on this card. The Devil, maybe this is just me being a Scorpio. The Devil is like one of my favorite cards. And I don't know, I think it's like, people are so scared of shadow. People are so scared of the shadow attributes of anything. And the Devil really talks about that. And so I think that it intimidates people and it scares people, because they're like, I don't want the dark, I just want the light, happiness, light. But here's the thing, where there is light, where that where there is light, there is dark. And if you don't let in that darkness, if you don't get to know your shadow self, what the fuck are you doing? You can't be the ultimate light being without addressing your shadow. You cannot grow spiritually without addressing your shadow. You can get to here, but you can shoot up here if you address your shadow. And so I just think it's funny when people don't like this card, because I love this card. Also, it talks about like sexual energies, like in love readings. When I get this card, when I pull this card in a love reading, I'm like, ooh, someone is thinking about you. That's someone's wanting you. It's not about, I don't know. I love, the devil is my favorite card. Hot take. But I'm not getting this as like a sexual message right now. I would like to say that to y'all. So I don't know. I think interesting. I don't know if you can hear that siren, but before I heard that, I was about to say that I think that right now you are really like sitting in this shadow self. You're sitting in this shadow attribute. You're sitting in, which is a good thing. I just want to say this is absolutely a good thing. But like, you're letting in your shadow. You're doing your shadow work. You're confronting the parts of yourself that you don't really like. And when you do that, you're letting in this change. So you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. Like, this is really beautiful. This makes me happy. I want to cry. I'm so emotional when I just like, I'm not doing this big. But no, this is beautiful. I also feel like you are breaking generational curses. You are doing things that your ancestors were not strong enough to, I don't want to say strong enough to do. Because our ancestors are badass. Like, everyone, like, I want to say you're tying up the loose ends that your ancestors weren't able to tie up, that they didn't get the time to tie up. It's really, really beautiful. And I think this is a really positive message. But yeah, okay, and so your future card is the World, and so I feel like the more you work through your shadow, the more you work through your like shadow self, the more you work through breaking your generational curses, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, doing all of these things, the more you take risks and let in the things that you want to let in. Like, you know what it is you want. Don't sit here and tell me, well, I'm a person talking to the screen. Don't sit here and tell yourself that you don't know what you want. Because I can see it so fucking clearly right now. You know what you want. And you're getting a green, like, you have a green light right now. Everything is saying, if you go through this and you go for this, you will be successful. The only thing that's stopping you right now is yourself. So, work on your shadow. Do the things to make yourself confident, to make yourself feel. And when you are ready, shoot for that thing. Because the world, it is in your hands. Well, it's in my hands. But, oh my gosh, I'm hot. Whew. Sorry, Buggy. Okay. Wow, this is interesting because, like, as soon as I got to, like, your future, as soon as I picked up this card, I just, like, I felt heat. Like, I feel like I'm burning up. Not in a bad way, just, like, whew. Interesting. I said this wasn't a love reading, but, like, I think that there is, like, there's something in your future. Because it's, like, well, everyone has relationships in their future. But, like, as soon as I picked up this World card, I felt, like hot, but it was, like, I don't know, like a spicy hot. Like, when you eat, like, really hot noodles and you eat them really fast, and then, like, you feel the spice in your skin, and it made me feel like spicy and like in a good, like, lovey way. I don't know how to explain it. That was so weird. I can also feel my nose like starting to get all drippy, so that's fun. It's not super crazy, but it's still there. So divine timing is at play, obviously, but soon. This isn't far future, this is soon. Something is happening really soon, and you have to be open to the opportunity. I feel like you have to put your own neck out for the opportunity. I feel like if you don't put your neck out, if you don't reach out, this thing, I don't want to say it will slip past, because I don't feel like that's how, when things are ultimately for you, I don't feel like you can, like, fuck them up. I feel like you can prolong them, but ultimately, if something is for you, it'll happen. But I feel like you need to take that leap of faith. I know the full card isn't here, but I'm getting full energy, and so I'm wearing a Clever Fool shirt. So it's funny that I'm getting full energy. I'm covered in paint right now, so I do apologize. But shouts out Clever Fools. Alex is a really great person. You can find him on Instagram, TikTok, and he has a website. You should look up his stuff. It's very cool. Streetwear brand from Kansas City, all printed, and not all printed. They do all sorts of things, but like, he's really on his shit. Highly recommend. I also just I'm feeling called to say that, like, maybe it's clothing. Maybe you are wanting to start your own business. Maybe you have, like, someone that you want to reach out to start your own business. Because I mentioned Clever Fools, and I don't know, that just felt very, like, important, especially with the Fool thing, all of that. Maybe you want to start your own streetwear brand, or you want to start your own independent company and you're scared. And if there's someone that you're wanting to reach out to but you're nervous to, I think that you should, because I think that they do have the knowledge you're looking for, and I think that it will be successful. I just think you have to go for it. Yeah. I'm also Scorpio and Taurus are the signs that I'm really drawn to with this card, which is weird because I don't do the sign stuff. Like, I'm not that person, but I'm really feeling this right now. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then for your clarifier, you had the Chariot in reverse. Ooh, there's a little thingy, oh my god. And I feel like the reversal of this card, I really just feel like the only thing that I'm really feeling drawn to with the reversal is the unbalance. I feel like because your past card, you had the High Priestess, and she has the light and the dark attributes, and that one is in balance, that one is upright, but this one's reversed. But, like, look, they are light, dark, and so I feel like I don't feel like your future is unbalanced. I feel like you're worried about your future being unbalanced. I feel like this is fear. I also feel really drawn to the motorcycle that she's on, so maybe you like to draw motorcycles. Maybe you like to draw motorcycles. Maybe you like to ride motorcycles. Maybe. Also, there are moons here again, so night, I think, is really important in your success. I don't know if it's working at night. I don't know if you like stream. I know most streamers stream at night. well, not most, but like the streamers that I know, they stream at night. So I don't know if it's like streaming. I don't know if you work in like nightclubs with music, events, whatever. But night seems really significant. It could also just mean that you work really well at night, that you're a night person. But yeah, I really just feel like this is fear. Fear is what you're afraid of. I'm also really noticing the city in the back. So I don't know if the city is important. I feel like you could be feeling dissatisfied with where you live right now. Like you want to move somewhere else. Like you want to move to a city. I don't know if you live by like the beach. I don't know. But I feel like that move will bring you happiness and success. I feel like you might have to wait a little bit. It might take you a while to get there. But it'll be worth it in the long run. I'm also noticing these little stars on her earrings. I feel like this one's not gonna resonate for everyone, but looking into starseeds, looking into Pleiadian starseeds specifically. And the other thing that I like notice is like she's gripping this freaking wand so tight. She's like, dude, don't fuck with me. And because this is in reverse, I feel like you're being too cautious. You're feeling unbalanced and you're being too cautious. And that is like, that's causing this to have delays. So get out of your head. Your fears are just your fears and nothing is actually as bad as it seems. And your spiritual team wants you to know that you have the green light, that everything is going to be okay. So just do it, baby. You've got this. Okay. Your advice is strength, and it's an upright, which is great. This makes me happy. This is one of my favorite cards. Just because look how cute this little lion is. Roses could be significant. But with the strength card, I feel like this is really like... Ooh. I feel like this is really like straightforward. Just have strength. Walk in your strength. I'm being called to tell you to meditate more. I'm not good at meditating, so like I'm not gonna give that advice when I'm not good at it myself. But the advice isn't coming from me, so you should meditate more. Get out in nature more. It'll help you with grounding and it'll help you find your strength. But you have it. It's here. Like, you have your strength. The more you work towards getting out of your head, the more strength you will have. And I'm also feeling called to say that, like, strength doesn't lie within masculinity. This is for those who are walking in their masculine energy right now, divine masculines. But, like, masculinity is not strength. And if you find that that's something that you've believed, maybe this is a generational curse that you have to break. Like, believing that, like, masculinity equals strength, and you can't like soft things like roses because it's not masculine and that's not strong. Or you can't even like walk into your spirituality because that's like not masculine, or this or that, or like, I don't know, I'm thinking about like internalized like homophobia where it's like, oh, you like the color pink, that's gay. And so like your favorite color is pink, but you were told that that was like not okay as a kid, so you grew up your whole life pretending to hate the color pink until you realized that it's just a color, it's not masculine or feminine. Stuff like that. I feel like the more you walk into your feminine side, and this could be switched, if you are like divine feminine and you're scared to like wrestling. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say wrestling. I was gonna say more masculine things. I had trouble liking wrestling growing up. I really thought wrestling was cool, and I didn't allow myself to like it because I was scared that it was too masculine. I also had a daycare teacher who, my uncle bought me this super freaking cool Teen Titans shirt, and I wore it to daycare, and the teacher talked about how ugly it was and how I looked like a boy, and it was I was supposed to be napping, and she was talking to another one of the daycare teachers, and I heard her, and I refused to ever wear the shirt ever again, and it was the coolest fucking shirt I've ever owned. I still think about that to this day. And so, whether you are in your feminine or masculine energy, whether you identify as a woman, a man, or anything else, it doesn't matter. The more you try to walk in, if you're walking in your masculine energy, the more you walk in your feminine energy, the more strength you will find, because you will be balancing the two out, and vice versa. I also want to say that divine feminine and divine masculine have nothing to do with gender. We all have both. And so this being in reverse too could also talk about the trying to balance the two, trying to balance your masculine and feminine energy, which makes a lot of sense. And this is something I've struggled with a lot, so I get it. And I want to say it's a lot easier than it looks and seems. And yay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Bugsy. I'm gonna scare this bird so much one day because I just get so excited, because this is good energy. Ace of Swords for your clarifier for the strength, with just another advice card. I'm just gonna call it that because I don't clarifier. But you have promise. Ace of Swords is promise. Promise that you have the strength to fight for whatever it is that you want to fight for. I'm really drawn to this pink in these cards too, which I was just talking about, the color pink. So maybe your favorite color is pink. Interesting. And I'm also the clouds. Okay, so the clouds going up here, to me that represents spirit. And spirit having your back through all of this and being yeah, dude, I got you. So fight for what you want. Let in balance, and spirit will help. So now the Six of Swords. You had to walk away from something. There was someone in your life who wasn't understanding, didn't listen. I don't know if you walked away from them yet, or if you are walking away from them. Time is not real, so this doesn't necessarily have to be when you get this message, you could be going through this, you could be whatever, but I don't know how to explain time. Time is not real. You could have walked away from this in the 5D before you walked away from this in the 3D. If that makes sense. Because things do happen in the 5D first, so you could have had a dream about how you need to walk away from this. But you might not have actually done it in the 3D yet. Or you could have already done it in the 3D. I don't know your story. I also don't even think that this has anything to do with what this card is about. But I can see it so clearly. This is what this card means right now. I can see it. And there are two people in this card. And they have their backs turned. And I think that these represent people. I don't know if this is two family members, two friends, a mother and an ex, your mother and your ex, your ex and your ex and your ex's mother, your ex and your mother's ex. I don't know why. That's what I like almost accidentally said when I was trying to say the other thing, so whatever resonates, I don't know, but it's like, the way I see this is they're traveling away from you, and they're traveling with all of this hurt, and these swords represent the hurt, and they have their backs turned because they can't even look at you, because I feel like they feel hurt, but it feels false. It feels like a guilt trip. I can't even hold you, like, it doesn't feel like I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy. I don't like these two people. They feel very snaky. And I feel, because they're on water and they're in a boat, I feel like they're using emotions to manipulate you. If you have not gotten away from these people, I highly recommend you do, because they're really toxic. I can see it right here. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to hold you. I feel like, okay, for divine masculines, I feel like if this is like your mother, your ex, women in your life that were trying to keep you stuck, I feel like they try to keep you stuck with the concept of masculinity and strength in that masculinity. And so I feel like the more you step into that part of yourself that they would allow you to explore, the more power you grow. And I feel this anxiety. I can feel it in my chest. My chest is going like pa 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 pa. So like, I think that you're scared of these people, or at least a part of you has fear. And I just want to say that the only power they actually hold over you is the fear. Because I can feel how weak this energy actually is. Like, it's not even like, it's very 3D. It's very like, these are not like divinely conscious human beings. These are people that their entire existence is 3D. Their entire existence is the newest thing, having the nicest things, having everything be better than everyone, being better than everyone, having this perception of betterness, having this perception of like, I'm the shit. And it's very 3D. It's very fake. It's not real. I'm hearing guns and butter. So, but I don't like them. I feel like you have walked away, at least from one of them. I feel like you walked away from one of them and the other one's manipulating you, trying to get you to go back. And I feel like you know the path that you wanted to take. You know the path that you want to take. I feel like, okay, if this is a mother, and this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but if this is your mother, I feel like when you walked away from this ex, your mother was really upset. Your mother got really, really mad. And your mother was like, dude, what the fuck? Because I feel like your mother knew that she manipulated you, but she liked the hold that she had over you because she could benefit from it. And that's real wicked, so like, I'm sorry. And if you don't resonate with that, like, you don't have to claim that energy. It's not for everyone, but I'm feeling that very heavily right now. And I feel like your mother's trying to get you to go back to this ex. I feel like your ex and this mother are like working together on something, but it's to try to keep you stuck. I feel like you approached your mother about this other like direction you wanted to go through, and your mom wasn't okay with it. But it wasn't because she like wanted what was best for you. It's because she was afraid that if you walked into what would make you actually happy, that she wouldn't be able to control you anymore. Wow. That is not what I was expecting for all of this. But don't let her have control over you, because she doesn't have your best interest in heart. She wants you to be stuck. She's scared that if you don't stay in this situation that keeps you stuck, that you won't, like, take care of her. I don't know if you're, like, financially, like, if you take care of your mom financially, if you pay her bills, but she's afraid that you're gonna cut her off. She doesn't want you to cut her off. She doesn't want you to stop paying her bills. And she made some sort of deal with this girl. She made some sort of deal with your ex where she said, like, something, I don't know, some sort of deal to keep you stuck. Like, if she helps her get back, if your mother helps your ex get back into your life, weasel her way back in, your ex said she'd help make sure that you always took care of her. This is a really nasty energy. I don't like it. So I think the advice in that is caution, and it's okay to cut family off. And I know you might not want to hear that, but it's okay to cut family off if they don't have your highest good in mind, even if it's temporary. And here's the thing, sometimes our families can want, something for us so badly that's not actually for us, it's not what we're supposed to be doing, that they can, like, sabotage. I think this person intentionally gives you bad advice and intentionally sabotages you because they're scared. But the thing is, I don't think that you walking into this new thing is going to force you to cut your mother off, unless it's really bad and really toxic and it's what you want. And I think it's like 50-50 here. I think that some people might choose to cut this mother off because it really is that bad. And it really is, like, toxic and abusive. But I think some, it's just a worry. It's just them being afraid that this thing's gonna happen. And I think that once they see you actually walk into this happiness, they'll realize how happy you are. And I think it'll work itself out. And I'm not here to tell you which one is you, but I feel like you already know. Okay, so with this Page of Swords, which is the back of the deck energy, it is reversed, but I'm just showing it like this. But I'm seeing she's ready to fight. She's ready to, like, she knows what she needs to do and she's ready to, but she's nervous. I feel nerves. And so the sword is drawn. I feel like you're nervous. You know what you need to do in this situation, but you're nervous because you don't want to hurt others. I feel like the reversal of it is not listening to your own intuition, to your own wants and needs because you're afraid of hurting others. But the Two of Wands is behind that. And I feel contemplation. I also feel like you might be using social media as a distraction right now to distract you from this, but it's not going to make anything go away. And what's interesting is, under that is the Hermit in reverse. So you need to be going within. You need to be shutting that laptop. You know that's what your heart needs. You need to be... Ooh, there's a star again. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I got this. There's a star again. God, my nails are so gross. Pretend you never saw that. But, you're avoiding this hermit mode because you know it's going to bring you the answers that you need, but I don't feel like you are ready to hear them. Or maybe you are ready to hear them, but you don't think you're ready to hear them. And so you're distracting yourself with the internet, with people, with friends, with fake friends. I literally just heard, like, it's funny, I heard Meech in my head, real girls. Like, real girls get down on the flow, zombie gang, baby act like you know, championship ring on your toes? Coke in her nose, she don't know that I know. So, you're distracting, okay, so, I know not everyone's gonna understand what I'm saying right now. Okay, so reel, like, fishing reel, like, not like R-E-A-L, but R-E-E-L. So you're distracting yourself with fish. Because you reel in a fish. And people say, like, there's plenty of fish in the sea, yada, 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 but, like, a divine connection isn't, it's not real. Wait, it's not R-E-E-L, real. And so I feel like you might be distracting yourself with, I don't want to call you out, I don't want to be mean. You're distracting yourself with romantic interests that you know are less than you. People that are superficial that you, because, like, I don't see you as superficial, but I see superficialness around you. And so you're distracting yourself with people that aren't as good as you and you know it. And I feel like you have people in your life that are, like, divine. I feel like you are around your soul family, and if you're not, you're coming into them. But I feel like you need to go in a hermit mode where you need to get away from these people that aren't good for you. And you know who these people are. Oh my gosh. Okay, the music in my head is crazy right now, because I also heard I've been listening to the Jonas Brothers a lot recently, because I've been listening to CDs a lot recently, because I have a flip phone and a car with CDs. I can't play Bluetooth speaker songs on a flip phone, so I've been listening to old CDs from my childhood, and I'm just hearing, like, the song, the Video Girl song, Video Girl who rocked my world for a whole 2 seconds and now I'm back. I'm not about to be another victim of the Video Girl syndrome. So, I'm just getting, like, superficial, like, fake, like, people who are using you for your money. You're distracting yourself with people, with yes men, with yes women, people who use you for your money. I see that you're abundant, like, whoever you are, you have a lot of abundance around you. No one saw my foot for free. You don't see that. You can cash at me $5 for that. A prime example though, like, someone who's like, oh, you saw me do this, you saw me whatever, yeah, I'll hang out with you for money, yeah, I'll do this for money. People like that, people who are literally, like, around you for your money. And you're better than that. You deserve better than that. And people like this, they're energy vampires. They're just gonna drain you. They're gonna leave you feeling drained and unfulfilled and with less money than you started with. So, like, cut these people out. And I don't know if I'm talking to someone that, like, I don't know if you make music. I don't know if, like, it's just the video girl thing for me. Like, I don't know if, I don't know. I don't like this video girl energy, that's all I gotta say. So, if you, whoever's watching this, if you have a video girl around you, girl that does maybe, like, promotional work, or, like, even, like, strippers. Because, like, I think of, like, when I think of a video girl, I think of, like, twerking. I think of, like, someone who does a lot of, like, so, like, I don't know, like, music video, like, twerking girls. So that's why I think of strippers. So I don't know if it's, like, a stripper or, like, a literal music video girl. have a lot of friends who do music, so like, I guess it would make sense if a musician stumbled upon this channel. Thank you for watching. But I don't like this energy. She's a snake. She's not good. She's using you for your money. And I don't know who she is, but I don't like her. I wouldn't fuck with her. And I think if you continue fucking with her, she's going to literally push your, like, whatever this is you're doing, your company, your endeavors, your business, she's going to run it into the ground because she just wants your money, and she, I'm hearing, takes faster than she can makes. She's going to literally take your money faster than she can make it. And I don't know if this is your ex or if this is like a distraction person, because it could be either, but she will run your business into the ground. I'm warning you, like, please for yourself, stay away from this person. These two like fell out, and so I want to take them, and then I want to draw a few more because I'm like really in tune to this energy right now, and it's good. I mean, this stuff, this advice, these warning cards, they weren't that great, but you're being warned, so like, it's good. But these are really good, because, ooh, and we got another gender band card. Ooh, okay, so, what are these for? I'm hearing the action you need to take now. So we have the 7 of Wands. And like, I love her outfit. Look at her shoes. Can I just, I love these cards. Her eyes are closed, so I do sense like a walking into like your fear, or like walking into like walking in blind. Like you can't see what's about to go down. You can't see the amazingness that's about to go down. But you're like, you have your wand ready. You're like, yes, freaking. And you have like this like fence of wands around you. So like, I view the fence of wands as protected. While you're blind to whatever's happening, you are protected in it. And then this wand right here. Oh my gosh, my ears are clicking so fucking bad right now. Maybe you're clairaudient. I don't know if you're clairaudient, but if you've ever, I don't know if you've heard the word clairaudient, but you should look into it, because like my ears are just clicking and clicking and clicking, and it's driving me nuts. Like more than usual. My ears always fucking click. But it's like, it's almost distracting how much they're clicking. So I feel like there's either a lot of people talking right now, like there's so much talking, or like spirit is trying to fucking scream at you right now, and you're just like, but listen to spirit. Don't listen to the people around you, except for if there's one trusted friend. Two trusted friends, you know who they are. But the rest is, and I really feel like you should look into clairaudiency. I can feel that so strong. But yeah, basically, you have your weapons, you have everything you need, you have this fence of protection. You're just scared because your eyes are closed. Open your eyes. You have everything you need right in front of you. Okay, Genderbend King of Wands, beautiful. Actually, I don't feel like, I don't want to say genderbend because that's not the right words, but like non-traditional King of Wands. Could be non-binary, could be trans, could be cis. We don't know. But it doesn't look like you're super typical like masculine King of Wands, so I loves. I feel like this is like energy you're coming into. I feel like you are this close to your King of Wands energy. You just have to open your eyes and get these snakes away from you. And you are this close, like you are literally right there. I feel like there's something non-traditional about whatever it is you're wanting to walk into, and that's where your fear lies. But you're okay, you're safe, and because it's non-traditional, it'll be more successful because it's different. And that's really good. Like, that is so freaking good. You should be happy, you should be proud of this. This is amazing energy. Being traditional is going to, like, it's not the path for you. You have to be non-traditional to walk into this. I also feel like the color red could bring power for you. Wearing the color red can help you stand in your power. Wearing the color red when you confront these snaky ass fucking bitches in your life, it will help you bring power. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, okay. Can I pull a few more? Whoa. Do you want it to be reversed? That didn't tell me anything. Yeah, you do want it to be reversed. Give me it sideways twice. I'm like, what do you want from me? I'll tell you the energies in a second, but I just want to pour a few more. Whoa! These cards are going crazy. Maybe one day I'll learn how to actually shuffle cards right. But today's not that day. And I don't care about that. I feel like my way of shuffling cards is beautiful. Ooh, yay. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I'll tell you in a second, but this is just really... Oh, story of my life. Okay. Before I start, one of these cards that I pulled is the Nine of Pentacles, but like, she has a bird on her head. A bird on my head. Sorry. That made me laugh. Okay. Six of Cups. Okay, one, this card is beautiful. Like, the color palette on this card, immaculate. I feel like... Interesting. I feel like the kid on card represents you right now. So I don't know if you're in your, like, child... I don't know if you're in, like... your inner child. I don't know if you're like that's the energy you're in right now. Maybe you're like playing a lot of games, like watching your favorite movies, like kind of like divulging back into like your past, your childhood. But you're in this like childlike energy, and I see this like I don't know if there's an older woman in your life that you want to talk to about this. Maybe your grandmother? Which is, I just want to say, this woman does not look like a grandma. This woman does not look like this child's grandmother. She looks very young and beautiful. But not that grandmother can't be young and beautiful. Because, like, Jennifer Tilly is literally, like, GILF. The ultimate GILF. But she's a lot older than me. So, like, grandmas can be beautiful. I don't know if I made that weird just now, but, I feel like there's an older woman in your life that you really trust, that you've wanted to talk to about the situation, but you've just avoided it. And I feel like she knows... the woman, the other two women. At least, maybe not on, like, a deep level, but like a surface level. So like your mom's mother, or some older lady in your life that knows your mother, if that was your mother that we were talking about before, and maybe like knows this ex, someone that you introduced your ex to. I don't know if she knows what's going on. I don't know if she even knows that you broke up. But I feel like she hasn't, like, she has some really good advice to give you. See this full cup? That is a full cup of advice that this woman has to give you. But you just have to reach out. Which is interesting. I said earlier there are two people you really trust. So maybe this older woman is one of those people that you really trust, and you've been asking yourself if you should reach out to her. And I think you should. I also am called to say that the yellow house feels really significant in this. So I don't know if you have a yellow house, if someone has a yellow house, if maybe it's just the color yellow. My bird is yellow. Will you let me touch your tail feather? You need to get mad. That's rare. But I don't know, I feel like something about the color yellow and nostalgia, and I don't have nostalgia for the color yellow, personally, but I feel like you might. I definitely feel like you should reach out to this woman, whoever she is, though. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and this is what it looks like, and I feel like, yo, I swear this wasn't supposed to be about love, but now I'm just like, we're giving you full spectrum. But maybe your love life has like a lot to do with your career. Like maybe that's something you've been resistant towards. Maybe there's someone in your life who you really want to be with, but you also really want to work with them, and you've been told your whole life that like love and career don't mix. So you're trying to decide if you want to be with them or if you want to work with them. And I think the answer is both. I have no clue why this card gives this to me, but that's what I hear. That's what I see. I also see that they balance each other out because they match. Like, well, it's interesting because, like, okay, so like her skirt is white and his shirt is white, and that matches, but then like blue and red are like very opposite. Well, green and red are opposite of each other on the color wheel, but like they're very like opposite colors. So like what I see is this person and you, the way you are different balances out the way you guys are the same. And I think that your differences will bring you closer together and make you realize that you're actually not so different after all. And I feel like working together will help you both come to stability and come to this like beautiful, like, I don't know, it looks beautiful. I'm also noticing the city again very heavily. Like this entire card is a city. Oh, goodbye. And she just flew off my head, which makes me think like leaving. And it also looks like they're leaving the city, which is very interesting. So maybe you're needing to leave one city to go to another, or someone's needing to leave somewhere. I don't know. I also like the flowers. I'm noticing the flowers. So maybe you really like flowers, or someone really likes flowers. But you shouldn't be nervous. Whoever this person is, I think that the key to both of your guys' success is just like accepting each other into your lives. So I think you both may be fearful, but I think that it might bring very good things. And I think that you should talk to this lady in your life about this person, this endeavor, whatever this is. Because I'm getting like soulmate vibes, but here's the thing, is like, if this is not love, let's say you're in like a committed relationship, a marriage, whatever the fuck you're in, and you're like, this is my partner for life. This could be like a soulmate in another way, because soulmate doesn't always mean like a romantic partner. soulmate could mean like a best friend. So maybe it's like you don't typically allow your friends to like, maybe you don't typically work with friends because you're worried about like falling outs or something. Like it doesn't have to be love, but like I think for a big portion of you this is about love. I'm thinking the bird. You kind of suck for flying off in my head when I went to pick up this card, but like it's fine. You want to sit and you want to poop in your seeds. It's fine. Shit on your food. It's funny that I said that because she's holding carrots, which are food. But I feel with this I'm just getting like the seeds have been planted, like the fruits, okay, these are tomatoes and carrots, but like tomatoes are the fruit of the plant, so I'm not wrong. Are these even tomatoes? I'm gonna go with it, they're tomatoes, and if they're not, I'm a liar. The fruits of your labor are like, here, you've planted the seeds have grown, it's all here. Whatever this is, you've been thinking about it for a while, and you've planted the seeds, you have done everything, you have crossed your T's and dotted your I's. You're just not sure if you should go for it. And I don't understand. Like, you've put all of this time and energy and planning into whatever this is, but you're still looking over, like, should I do it? And Spirit's sitting on your head, like, yes, you should. I think that birds are, like, they're a really good indicator of spirit. Like, if you see, like, a cardinal, I think it is, the red birds, they say that it's, like, your loved one visiting you. This is a bluebird. I had a bluebird. I had a little, like, budgie. She was, like, this big. Her name was Turbella Rose. She was very bad. She liked to pull pranks. But I feel like this bird is representative of spirit sitting on your head and being like, hey, we're right here. The fruits of your labor, your pentacles, they're all right here. They're ready for you. You literally just have to, again, take that leap of faith. I'm really surprised the Fool card has not come out right now. Because, like, I see everything is about taking a freaking leap of faith. Everything is about that leap of faith. But where's my Fool card? Ace of Cups. Overflowing promise. Overflowing promise of success. This is beautiful. I also feel called to say, because there's a lot of freaking water in here, going near the water, if you can, if there's water near where you live, like going to the ocean or going to a river, and just like sitting there and meditating, maybe like sticking your feet in the water, it'll help ground you and help you bring clarity, and I think that you might find a lot of answers while you're there. And I do this all the time. Whenever I'm feeling stressed out, whenever I need a little bit of grounding, I go and I sit and I, like, there's a specific spot where, like, there's, like, it's like a slab of rock, and then there's, like, 3 inches of water, like, right before it gets, like, deep, I guess, like, the shallow part, where, like, there's, like, this little, like, I don't know, it's, like, almost like a, like, natural slide, and I like to just go stand on it and walk across it. And the other day I felt so bad, and maybe this is significant, the word turtle. I didn't tell you what it was, but I was like going back there. I had gone hiking, and I went like back to like my spot just to kind of like cleanse myself one last time from my route up by like going and sitting in the water and stuff. And I went to go put my backpack down on like this slab of rock that I always set my backpack down on. And right next to the slab of rock was a turtle taking a nap, and when I put my backpack down, I woke him up, and it scared him so much, and I felt so bad, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then this little man was like in the water, like looking at me, because he was curious, and he was just like, and then he saw me look at him again, and he swam off, and I just felt so bad because I like interrupted his nap. So maybe you've been in rest mode, and maybe something is just gonna and wake you up. Something's gonna snap. My friend called me Snap earlier, and now I'm thinking about that. I don't know why. He's just like, that's your nickname now. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm snapping and waking you up. And you're gonna run off because you're scared. But you're curious and you know that this is right. So don't run. Don't be the turtle. Because you have a giant cup of abundance. Okay, I'm feeling called to leave the cards here. But I do want to look at your back of the deck energy. And that is King of Pentacles. Do you want this reversed or do you want this upright? Okay. So, to leave off, King of Pentacles upright, King of the City, because there's a city there. Also look at this outfit, like, what are those? Oh no! Wow, okay. I lost the card. I literally... Interesting. That was so weird. That's literally never happened. And what's interesting was whenever I pulled the deck back, the death card was on bottom. I just feel like I was gonna be done with that and I was gonna start pulling like charms and like channeled messages, but now I'm like, that felt really significant. That felt like, I feel like Spirit's saying that they don't want me to stop, that they want me to keep going. And I'm already an hour in here and this is just one reading for like, this isn't, okay, cool. I'm fine with that. I'm just, wow. So the death card, I feel change. I feel like you might have to step on some toes. You might have to, here's the card by the way. I think that an old part of you is dying. I just want to say that a lot of people also hate the death card. I love this card. But, I think that a part of you is dying. Interesting. I've never noticed this in this card before. So, like, there's, like, the sun, and then there's, like, these two towers, and I feel like the two towers are... There's someone you need to connect with. And I feel like you guys mirror each other, and I feel like to connect with this person, you have to step on some toes, you have to hurt some feelings. And I feel like it may not be what you like, it may not be, it might hurt, but it'll be okay. And it's unfortunately, I feel like the only way you're gonna get through it. You can't live for other people, you can't do things for other people all the time. And anyone who's actually there for you wouldn't want you to do that. I'm also feeling called to say that, like, okay, so these two people right here, like this one and this one, they really remind me of these two people right here. Oh, every time I do that, I so gross my nails off. I really need to cut them at the very least. My nails, not these people on those cards. But maybe you need to cut them off. But, these people look like these people to me. And so, the thing that I find interesting about this is, like, these two people are begging. And they're like, please, please, spare us, please. And there's a child here, which makes me think that they might be using a child to manipulate you. I don't feel like it's your child. And I think that I don't like saying this because I know how hard this can be, like, firsthand. I think that cutting these people off is the best way to actually do something good for the child. They're using the child to keep you stuck. 222, by the way, on my time. But, I think they're using the child to keep you stuck, and I think that if you keep being stuck because of this child, that they're just gonna keep you stuck. And I don't want to see that for you. I don't even know you, but I don't want to see that for you. And I don't even think this is your responsibility or your child. And I think that the only way to actually help this child is to walk away. Because whatever it is that you're fearing, I don't know if it's like lack of financial stability for this child, that's not going to happen. And I feel like, I don't know if this is your ex's child, the mother of this child, I feel like they're keeping you stuck and like you're fighting. I feel like fighting. Like I feel rage, I feel anger right now, and I feel like the longer you stay stuck in this, the longer you stay with this person or keep entertaining whatever this is, because I don't feel like you're with this person, I really don't. But it's just making the child more stressed out. It's hurting the child more because, like, the child knows you're leaving. The child knows you should leave, but you're not. And so they're just watching you fight, watching all of this stuff play out, and it's hurting them more. Like, I'm straight up pulling this because it doesn't feel like back of the deck energy. This feels like I needed to pull you energy. And I guess I'll keep going. Okay, this is really gross. I don't even want to, like, tell you how gross this is, but, and I don't know how this happened, because my bird's not on me anymore, but I just got bird poop on my hand. And I want to say, bird poop, it means good luck, so that's like it's gross, but good sign, and I will, unfortunately, know bird poop all too well. I'm gonna go grab something. I'm covered in paint. I'm really gross right now. Okay. I want to keep going because, like, they did not want me to stop. They were so quick to be like, yo, don't you fucking stop. You're giving me this sideways like 95 million times. Okay, ooh, cute. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Do you want me to take both of these? Okay. Interesting. I was gonna take that reverse. You said no. Okay, I see you. I see you. This is a very interesting spread. I also, like, I don't ever pull this many cards, so this is like going in deep for whoever you are. You're welcome. I'm happy I am, because, like, this is fun. But I just don't really get this deep. Okay. Smacks my hand. So, with this death of your past, and I'm gonna take this as relationship. I'm gonna take this as love. If it's not, you don't have to claim that. But the reason I'm taking it is because I can see so clearly with this death card, it is the death of a past relationship. And I think the relationship's already dead. I can feel that it's already dead. But with it, after death comes Queen of Cups. And look how freaking beautiful this girl is. Like, I'm just saying, look. That's your future. and she is on her throne. She is divine. This is a divine counterpart, and they're holding the cup, so happy, so beautiful. Also, Jalissa always says mermaid energy. Look at this freaking mermaid energy. And there's a lot of water. I've been telling you a lot of water. So, I don't know if you're a water sign or if this person's a water sign. It could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that you have your eye on. And it could also not be that. It could be somewhere in their chart or your chart. Who knows? Who cares? But there's water here. And this is really beautiful. And the good will happen. You just have to trust the process. And you have this reward coming for you. So, like, just saying. And justice. The scales are balanced. But the sword is drawn. Karma's coming for these people. And you might be feeling bad because these people from the Death card and the Six of Swords card, you might be feeling bad because life might be hitting them so hard right now. Okay, also we are in a Mercury retrograde, and karma loves to come during retrogrades, and it comes for all of us, good or bad. So, like, you might be feeling bad because, like, life is just hitting these people one thing after another, after another, after another, and you're like, damn, you're really going through it, but it's their karma. It's the scales balancing. You can't fix everyone's lives. You can't help everyone. Especially if all they're doing is taking and not giving. We have... Oh, interesting. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, and so there's this lady over here. There's this person, there's this kid, and then there's these two dogs. And so I see balance in your family and home life. I see balance. I also see a lot of abundance of love, abundance of family, abundance of animals, if that's what you freaking want. Like, also, look how nice this house is. Like, look at these big open windows and all of this greenery. Like, I see. Okay, cool. Because we have the Death card, we have the Queen of Cups, Justice, and 10 of Pentacles. So I see, like, the hardship with the death. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna suck. But then you have new love, justice, riches, family, all of this stuff. And then this last one, and this is definitely not the meaning of this card. Like, I'm just gonna say it, but this is what I'm getting with this. 5 of Cups. The 2 cups here, and these 3 cups here. I'm getting, like, so, like, with this card, it'll talk about, like, it's not a good meaning, but it's not a bad meaning. It's just, like, this card is stressful, I'd say, but I don't feel stress. I see, okay, so the city, and she's looking out towards the city, and these 3 cups are spilt. There are these 2 cups behind her. So what I see is, I'm hearing so loud in my head, give to give, give to get, give to get, give to get. So, you should do something for your community. This riches, these riches, this abundance you're getting, you should take a portion of that and do something good for your community, and it'll help level you up further. That's what I'm getting out of this. It's not bad, it's not stressful, it's just good. Celebration. should do something good for your community to celebrate. And maybe there's like a specific endeavor that's going to bring you a certain amount of money. And because I'm seeing 3 spilled, but 2 behind you, maybe 3/5, like 3/5 of whatever you make off of this specific endeavor, you put that aside for something good for your community, whether you donate it to Solidarity or you do some sort of event, something fun, but you should do something for your community. And you will have so much success and so much riches and just amazingness with that. And I'm gonna end the card portion of this with the back of the deck, which is the Page of Wands, which is promise and opportunity. And I actually read the definition of this yesterday. Like, I was looking at cards and studying the definitions, and I read the definition of the card yesterday. I don't remember what I read. I'm not gonna hold you, I don't remember. But, I think it talks about, like, head in the clouds and stuff. I don't remember. But, I'm just noticing the yellow again. Like, I just keep saying that, but, like, it also could mean, like, yamie, like, especially with water, because there's a lot of freaking water and yellow. So, she could be working with you, she could be helping you, aiding you, I don't know, but, I know pages talk about promise, and with wands, I just want to say, you hold the key. You hold your wand, you hold your power, and you know what you need to do. Okay, I have so little of these little, like, I need to buy more, cards so I can make more of these, but I'm just gonna grab, like, so little of these, because if I spread them all out, this doesn't make sense. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I don't want all 3 of those. Can I get a channeled message, please, Spirit? Wow, we're like an hour and a half into this reading. Is there any channeled messages that you want me to use? Or to use? Is there a specific channeled message that you have for these people watching this, for the collective? Any channeled messages for it? Okay. Okay, when I wrote this one down, I was like, what? Hold on, is there any more? I'm feeling called to take 3. Oh. Dang, okay. 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 Hold on. I'm so more in tune than I think I am, and then, like, and then it's clarified with the things that I see. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm so smart. I'm sorry. I'm just, wow. Okay, so, okay, we got karmic and karma. So, this past person, they're karmic as fuck. And their karma is to watch you fall in love with someone else. Their karma is to watch you actually be cared for and, like, treated right. And they're karmic, they're bitter, they're trying their absolute hardest to sabotage you, but they suck. So, let's put them on that death card. And then, I got hearer, which whenever I write these, I use clairaudience. I hear words pop into my head, I hear someone say a word, and I write it down. And so hearer literally talks about clairaudience, which I said earlier, look into clairaudience. I think you might be clairaudience, so do it. Also, this card is yellow. And then this one made me laugh because it was like, why? What? But, it says fruit. Ooh, I burped. It says fruit and it says water. So, could be eat more fruit, drink more water, but it also could mean drink fruit water. I don't know if you have trouble drinking water, but like it's okay to put things in it. That was a message I got from Ceci Slayani like a week ago or something, so something I needed to hear too. But yeah, drink more water, eat more fruit, do things that are like healthy for you, and you will see good things will happen when you do things that are healthy for you. I am also being called to just get 2 more cards. Aw, okay. And aw, cute. Okay. Trust. It's okay to trust. You should trust. Trust your future. Trust your success. Trust this person that you're feeling called to go towards. Trust these 2 people that like you. Whew. Trust these 2 people that you like keep wanting to reach out to. Trust these people. Trust everyone. Don't trust everyone. Trust. I feel like you're someone that doesn't trust a lot, and you tend to go towards the people that you actually don't trust because it feels safer. I feel like the snakes feel safer because you know how they're going to respond. You know that they're going to fuck you over, whereas the people that you actually want to trust, you're scared to trust them because you're scared that they'll end up being snakes. They're not. They're going to be good. And you are divine feminine, you are divine masculine, or you have a divine feminine or a divine masculine coming in. Both. Mirroring, divine feminine, divine masculine mirroring. This is such good energy, okay? So lastly, I have this little owl, and it's full of little tinies. You can't see them because they're gonna fall out. And so I'm just gonna scoop this around and do some charms for you. I'm called to do 3 little scoops. There are also initials in here, by the way. Whoa! Yo, that was cool. One literally shot out of the little bowl. Oh. My fingers are low-key too big for this bowl. I don't have big hands, so that's like kind of shocking. Okay, let's see. Not much of random stuff. Not really random stuff. Okay, I'm gonna sort the initials out real quick. So, I feel like this silence is so awkward. I'm so sorry. Maybe there's some sort of awkward silence between you and someone else. Because the silence right now is quite awkward. But, break it. What do you have to lose? If something's not for you, there will be divine intervention. Or if it's not the right timing for something, there will be divine intervention. So, literally, what do you have to lose by breaking the silence in anything? That's like, I don't know, I get nervous with stuff a lot, but recently I've just been like, literally, what do I have to lose? Like, nut up or shut up. That's my energy for the rest of the year and the following years. Because if I don't make the moves I want to make, then what's the point? Okay, I have organized these things a little bit. So, got an X, which we were talking about your X. I'm not going to say names for these because I think that's redundant. If these, like fit, they could be your initials, someone else's initials, or words. if a word pops into your head when you see one of these, maybe it's significant. But I have X, E, O, E, F, U, my fingers are so gross, M, C, got those working class fingers. My nails can be nice all the time, I gotta work with my hands. H, I, V, another V, oh that one's upside down, another V, N, K, I heard karma, K for karma, C, U, another K, another U, P, M, and a W, but it's kind of like, yeah. And then I have these two pink beads, which we've talked about pink a lot. Like, is your favorite color pink or something? Because I keep talking about pink. And then we have this green bead, which I didn't actually intend to grab these. They came out with these, so I think that's kind of funny. I have this yellow little flower button. So again, the color yellow is significant. But I also feel like with like the flower, it reminds me of like the fruits of your labor, and like your seeds and your flowers are growing. So like the seeds that you planted, your flowers are here. We also have these two little heart beads. So you are loved. You have loved ones. You have people that want to see you succeed. While it may feel like it may feel like people don't want to see you succeed, those people are there. There are a lot of them. They're here. There are snakes, but you have more love than hate. You also have another little flower, a purple one. So I don't know if yellow or purple could be significant. You also have these two purple stars. So you are a star. Could be a star seed. You could be a literal star. Like in the sky, obviously. No, but like you're born to be a star, baby. And these little things also remind me of stars. So you have a lot of star energy here. You have star potential. These ones I actually have to do this to figure out what they are. I have these little beads that are crystals, but I don't know what the crystals are, so bear with me. So okay, these are definitely these two. So I have fudge. Okay, so my intention with this was to read this in a list of things and tell you what each of these things are, because I don't actually know shit about crystals. But I can't figure out the way this list goes, unless it's 1, 2, 3. Wait, so that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So red leopard skin. 10, 11, 12. And woodline jasper. Those are what these two little beads are. So those could be things that are significant that could help you. Ooh. Okay. Oh my goodness, they are like, These beads are wanting to stay together. Cute. These came from here. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are so not how they should be. So this is a dyed marble bead, and then this is, I believe, Amazonite. And that doesn't feel right. I didn't expect this to be this hard, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so this is the exact same as the other one, so dun, dun, dun. But that's definitely dyed pink jasper. That one. Okay, well this is dyed pink jasper, like there's no denying that, I don't care. Sorry, the like list order of these things are not accurate to the I think this is turquoise howlite, and I feel like this is Amazonite. I don't know. I don't know my crystals super well, so maybe you know crystals better than me. Maybe you can tell me what these are. I just thought it would be fun to give you some crystals that might help you, but this is turning out to be more of a pain than anything. This is Unikite. That might have been a kiwi stone, the one I was questioning earlier. And then this is blue aventurine. Ooh, I also can do blue dyed marble stones. Interesting. Not the dark blue, that was absolutely correct. These not, wait, this one. Okay, this is the kiwi stone. And then diamond bead. I don't know. This is hard. And okay. I believe this is white howlite bead. Okay, I don't know if I got this all right, but I think I got them like close enough. And the weird confusion I went through with that could also like tie into like you having confusion and feeling like all of this is actually like way harder than it is, because that's how I was feeling when doing that. And then I have these little gold bead, and then this silver bead, and this silver bead, and for me that just feels like abundance. And like I don't know the meanings of all of these crystals. If any of them felt really significant to you, you can look up the meaning, but I think in general with how many crystals come through, it could just like mean that like crystals can help you right now. They're good. Okay, so I've got this little bat. So maybe you like bats, maybe like Halloween, darkness. I definitely felt you being in your shadow, so like that makes a lot of sense to me. this deer. To me, deer are like very timid, so I feel like a timid, shy energy around this change in your life. Another freaking bat. A key, you hold the key to your success. The wheel is turning in your favor. Also, water, ships, One Piece. No, whenever I think of like these things, I think of pirates and I think of One Piece. I love pirates. Maybe you like pirates. Dragon. I know a lot of like spiritual people like work with dragons, which I think is so interesting. So maybe like looking into that is like something that could help you. I don't know a lot about that. I don't have a whole lot of experience with that, but like maybe it could help you. Another flower, because your seeds you planted, they're growing. You should look into your own spirituality and your own path. Owl, maybe, okay, I keep night, so nighttime, you could be a night owl. Also wisdom. What are you? A cat? I also feel like wisdom works for cats, to be honest, because I feel like cats are wise. I don't know how to explain that. I don't have anything to back that up. But yeah, also like sleek and like, this could be like not your first life on Earth, because cats have 9 lives. Maybe it's your 9th life on Earth. But like, I don't know, maybe you should look into your past lives. The Fae, this fairy. So you could look into fairies if you feel called to. Yeah, a lot of people hate on fairies, but like, fairies are good. I like fairies. I trust fairies. Cheerleader. You've got cheerleaders. You've got people on your side. You've got people that are actually willing to root for you. And I don't mean that fake rooting for you where they'll tell you what you want to hear. I mean straight up root for you. Straight up tell you when something sucks. Like people that love you. I was talking about the turtle earlier and we got a turtle! So, yay! You also got heart, because you have love coming in. You also have loved ones around you. An anchor, which can talk about grounding. We've got another fairy. So I think you should look into the fae. Got another fairy. Tree talks about growth, planting your seeds, everything. It can also talk about like grounding and stability, so grounding yourself can be important. And butterfly, change. Butterflies only live for a week, so like this could be a new beginning. And yeah, and I want to do one last thing for you. So think of a question, and I will flip a coin. It has to be a yes or no question. Heads for yes, tails for no. So, what is your question? Ask yourself now, and I don't know if this is what the answer you want. But your answer, it's yes. So I hope that's the answer you want.